Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Stoichkov's Expendables, the best FIFA series on YouTube right now.
Okay.
This week, as standard, I've grinded some first on the Fiesta, so I have some saved packs for you guys. Let me just give you like a quick sneak peek, and I've also done some SPCs. So we have the 83 times 15, the 83 times 2, 84 times 5, 84 times 2, 83 times 3, and we have the big boy 90 plus Prime, Team of the Year or FUT Birthday Icon pack, which normally I wouldn't advise you to complete, but you know what, I've done it for the content, so I'm gonna open all of those alongside the FUT Champs rewards. And now let's check out the team. And by the way, this is the 15th consecutive week that we've done Stoichkov's Expendable, so that means, if my math is correct, that we've used a total of 225 unique players in FUT Champs,
Boom.
which is quite nice. In about 5 weeks time, we're gonna get to the big 300, which is obviously quite impressive. But now let's check out the team that we're gonna use for this weekend league. So first we're gonna start with the forwards, and in at the striker position we are going to put a Trophy Titan icon that we packed in the last episode, and that's Miroslav Klose. And in at the right winger position we're gonna put a player that we packed from our 84 times 40, but we upgraded to his footballers, and that's Mason Mount. These are the forwards complete. Now let's check out the midfield, and we're gonna start first with our left center mid, and we're gonna pick a player that we packed from our 85 times 5, and here it is, team of the tournament Casemiro, who looks to be quite decent. And partnering up, we have a player that we didn't actually pack, but that's gonna be our weekly like objective slash SPC player that we are allowed to use, and that's upgraded Harvey Elliott from the Manchester derby. I believe he was alongside Weghorst, and obviously as a Liverpool fan I had to complete Harvey, and he does look quite nice with the boost. And completing the midfield, we do have like a FUT Fantasy player. We packed his normal gold card, but we had to upgrade to it, and that's Fernando. And this midfield overall does look quite stable defensively, and it does look good offensively. So now let's check out the defense. Starting first with the left back and left center back, we have a Liverpool duo of Winter Wildcards Robertson and normal Virgil van Dijk. I couldn't upgrade to his Team of the Year or his World Cup Stories card, I believe, because they're too expensive.
Brokey.
And moving over to the right center back, there we have a La Liga duo of FUT Birthday Rai. It's gonna be on the second page here. And next to him we have yet another Spanish player, and that's Path to Glory Carvajal. And to complete the team, we have yet another La Liga player, another Real Madrid player, just to complete the chemistry, and that's normal Thibaut Courtois. And with him in place, overall this team is 33 out of 33 chemistry, which is quite nice. And also the substitute, the bench looks quite good as well. We have obviously the Trophy Titans Lam and Fernando Torres that we packed in the last episode. We have Saul Loth that we got from our year in review player pick, and Pedro Goncalves and Honorat complete the super sub. So this is the full team and the subs complete. Now let's take a look at the wheel to see what formation we're going to be playing this team in. So this is the wheel with all the formations. Let's, as standard, give them a quick shuffle here. 1, 2, 3, 4 times this time around. And I'm really hoping for a narrow formation, since looking at this team, we don't really have that many like natural wingers apart from Stoichkov. So let's see, maybe like a 4-1-2-1-2 second variation, or 4-1-3-2 would be ideal. We skipped past the 4-3-1-2 and we get yet another 5 at the back. So in this series we seem to be getting quite a lot of 3 and 5 back, so we are gonna take it obviously. And now I'm gonna be setting up the custom tactics, and I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back. I've set up the team and the custom tactics, and this is how it will look in game. We have Stoichkov and Klose in at the striker position, Elliott, Mount and Casemiro as the midfield. The reason why Casemiro is the right center mid here is because actually in game he is the center defensive midfielder. I don't know why it's showcased on the right. It's a bit of a glitch that has been there for quite some time. And obviously in defense we have Robertson, Fernando, Van Dijk, Rai, Carvajal and Courtois in goal. And at first glance I didn't really seem to like that we got the 5-1-2-2, but looking at it right now, it does seem to play a bit narrow apart from the fullbacks obviously, and we can trigger them manually. So it might be quite a decent formation for this type of team. So let's just jump into FUT Champs just to find out. Okay, so let's see here. First opponent of the day, he's got I Don't Care. Okay, I see you. He has Van der Sar in goal, Desai, Cafu, Coldebur, Al Lorraine and Al Jaber. Okay, I haven't seen the strike duo before. So So let's see whether we could grab our first win here. Okay, he's gonna put it here down the middle. Fernando should be able to cover Aljaber here. Aljaber, though, does manage to take a shot and actually finishes it. Closer. Stoichkov. Stoichkov here does have the pace. We're gonna turn inside. Pass it back to Closer. Closer to Harvey Elliott. And we are taking the easy go here to equalize. And it's 1-1. That's Stoichkov there. Let's see who's waiting for us at the edge of the box here. That's Uri. Okay. Okay, now he has Aljaber running. Hopefully he doesn't finish it here. He does take the sweaty, and Diaby was free there. Our defender didn't mark him at all, and he takes the lead off of our pretty stupid mistake there. We tried a long shot with Uri, and we paid the price. We're gonna pass it this time short to Mason Mount, who does well here. To Casemiro.
Boom.
Can Casemiro finish it? Yes, he can. Okay, decent touch and turn by Casemiro. And we equalize 2-2. Mount passes it back to Long, but he does get it now with Diaby. Okay, that's a decent through ball there to Papin. Okay, that's a good cross and... Oof, okay, that's a tidy finish there by Al Lorraine. Okay, good interception by Honorat. Goncalves to Soloth here. Mason Mount to Soloth. Can Soloth finish? No, he can't, but Stoichkov gets the rebound a bit luckily, but we will take it and it's 3-3. Guendouzi tries a pass to... I thought that was to Al Lorraine, but it goes to his Painoe. Okay. Doesn't matter who it goes to, he passes it off to Papin and he scores to make it 4-3. Come on, man, what is this game? This is my first game of the day and it's already 7 goals and hopefully we can make it 8 by making it 4-4. Can we get the header in here? We do, but he gets it back with Guendouzi and that's pretty much game over, I believe. He's gonna run down the wing and we start the game off with an L here, which is not something that happens every day. It was a really tough game. We did make quite a lot of defensive mistakes, which led to him scoring a goal, but hopefully in the next game we can learn from those and we can grab a win. So let's see our second opponent of the day. He has some kind of a Wolves badge. He has Edison in goal, Desai, Lam, Keane, Cliver, Drogba. Okay, that's a bit of a different team. He doesn't have the usual meta player, so let's see whether that will be to our advantage or against us. Okay, Kaka here. Can we intercept this ball? No, it goes to Clivert and okay, just like that, he manages to take the lead here. I didn't think that this chip through ball would get to Clivert, but it did, and already we're 1 goal down. Okay, he has Captavia. Good interception here by Carvajal. To Mount, back to Carvajal. Okay, to Closer here. Back to Carvajal. This is really good. We should end up here in a goal, and Harvey Elliott does manage to score. That's his second goal already in 2 games, and we're 1-1. Okay, Casemiro to Mount. Mount here to Stoichkov. Stoichkov back to Mount. Okay, this is interesting. We are gonna cross it here to Harvey Elliott of all people. He does take a good touch, and Harvey Elliott makes it 2-1 here, and we take the lead. Okay, now yes, Kaka. Good tackle by Casemiro, not Casemiro, but Carvajal. It goes back to him. He puts through Drogba, and Drogba manages to make it 2-2. Okay, we were unlucky there. We did well with Carvajal, but it went straight back to him, and he put a through ball to Drogba, and it's 2-2. Hey, Stoichkov here with a good interception to Closer. Closer does well. Good pass to Stoichkov, and Stoichkov hits the post actually. I don't know why he shot with his right foot. Now Stoichkov gets it back. Decent turn here, and that's a penalty. Let's see, we're not going to bait him. We're just going to shoot on the left, and he stayed down the middle, so we make it 3-2. What a game this is. To Robertson. Robertson back to Stoichkov. Okay, this is a good one too here. We're going to cross it over to Closer, who should be able to finish. Yes, he does. Edison managed to get a hand to it, but anyway, it still goes in, and we take a 2-goal lead here, 4-2. To Stoichkov. Stoichkov to Closer here. Closer, that's another penalty? Okay, maybe a bit of a softer penalty there. I think he got the ball, but we will take it. And Stoichkov yet again from the penalty spot. Let's see, we're gonna try something cheeky this time. And we are gonna chip it down the middle, and we take a 3-goal lead there, and that's 5-2. So, is this guy out? I was just gonna say, unless anything happens, we're just gonna skip forward to the end result, but I think he will be gone. Okay, so I guess this guy does want to stay. He is making some super subs, so unless anything crazy happens, we're just gonna skip forward to the end result. So this game ends 7-4. There were 6 more goals scored, but they didn't matter to the end result, so it's a good thing we managed to get a win here. I'm still not really happy with the way that we concede quite a lot of goals, but hopefully in the next games we'll manage to fix that, so let's see. So we're heading into our 5th game, and currently we're at 3 wins and 1 losses, which is normally a good result. However, I don't like that we're conceding on average like 2-3 goals every game. So hopefully we can fix that. So this guy had a pretty average team, to be honest. So let's see whether we could grab our 4th win here. We did intercept the pass, and now we have Mount, who puts a good ball through to Klose. Klose through to Stoichkov. Stoichkov gets in front of Rudiger. And, okay, I don't know what happened there, but you know what? We will take the go, and we're 1-0 up. Adeyemi here, decent cross there to Havertz, and yet again, just as I was talking about, we do concede yet another goal. Okay, can we get the ball here? Yes, we can. Harvey Elliott. Will this ball work here? No, Rudiger will get him. Oh, actually, Stoichkov did get in front. That's quite nice here. Can we finish it? We should be able to chip him. Yes, we do, and that's a nice goal there. 2-1. Okay, Stoichkov. Casemiro, Mount here. Mason Mount can put through Klose, and I think he does. Decent touch by Klose, and what a nice finish. I think it went off the post as well. And it's 3-1. Adeyemi to Werner. We do get it back here with Mount, and we are going to pass it here to Carvajal. Stoichkov here. Back to Carvajal. This is interesting. We are going to use Carvajal's space here. Decent cross to Klose. Good pass back to Stoichkov, and that's a nice goal. Well worked team goal, and it's 4-1. And I do think that right now that we do have a good hold of this game. And is this guy gonna quit? Yes, he is. Okay, that's even better. So we get a quick win here, the first one of this weekend league, and let's just jump into the next game. So we're heading over to our 9th game. Currently we're 5-3. So let's see, our next opponent's team has Donnarumma. Oh, he has Team of the Year Vidic that we have as well. The Mbappe and Al Lorraine, which are a standard. He has also, I believe that was FUT Birthday Icon Best. So overall, that's a pretty nice team. So let's see how we're gonna perform against him. Fofana, Davies to Al Lorraine. Al Lorraine is strong and quick here, and he's gonna finish. So okay, it's 3-1. This is pretty much game over since this guy is quite good. So I'm gonna attempt to get something from this game, but if not, we're just gonna jump into the next game. Okay, so we're heading towards our 10th game here. Last game we did lose, so currently we're 5-4. We're coming up against Ragnarok FC. Has a few Trophy Titan heroes, Donovan, Dudek, Cruyff. Okay, overall that's a nice team, so let's see whether we can end our first batch of games with a win. Okay, Mason Mount here. I'm gonna pass it to Casemiro, to Elliott here. Elliott with a decent ball to Stoichkov, and Stoichkov makes it 1-0. Okay, it's good to start with a go up. Let's see whether we can score a few more. Donovan, we couldn't stop him. That's quite bad. He went between our defenders. We should have been able to get the ball there. Cruyff with a good pass here, and he gets back in the game straight away. This is essentially has been the story of our weekend league. Van Dijk to Elliott to Stoichkov here. Stoichkov back to Elliott. Can Elliott score here? Yes, he does. He does get fouled, but we do manage to get the goal here, and it's 2-1 to Stoichkov. Stoichkov here to Robertson. Robertson inside the box. We're gonna pass it back to Stoichkov, and Stoichkov manages to finish with his weak foot, and we take a 2-goal lead, which is nice to see. Fernando, nice tackle. Casemiro to Mount. Mount to Elliott. Can we header it down? Yes, we do. To Klose, and Klose manages to make it 4-1. And I believe this guy, maybe if he score one more, will be out. Robertson, nice touch here. Good pass to Elliott. Elliott back to Robertson. A strike cross here to Klose. Klose with a nice header, and what a nice diving header. And it's 5-1, and this time this guy will be out most probably. Let's say yes, so the rage quit is confirmed officially. After 10 games we're at 6 wins and 4 losses. So if you want to see how we finish the weekend league and what we get from all of our saved packs, please make sure to subscribe to the channel with all the notifications on, and I'll catch you all guys in the next episode. Stay safe, goodbye.